Why is Batman v Superman rated R? If you're curious about why the movie Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice initially received an R rating, you're not alone. Let's break down the reasons behind this rating. When Batman v Superman was first submitted to the Motion Picture Association of America, MPAA, it was given an R rating, which was unexpected for a superhero film aiming for a broader audience. The reason for this R rating wasn't due to excessive blood or gore, but rather something quite surprising. According to Zack Snyder, the director, and John DJ Des Jardin, the visual effects supervisor, the MPAA had an issue with how Batman was portrayed in his interactions with Superman. During a Q&A session, Desjardins explained that despite removing several violent elements, such as a blood splat on a wall, the film still received an R rating. The MPAA's note was quite specific. They thought Batman's too mean to Superman. Snyder reflected on this, saying he didn't think it was the MPAA's place to judge the intensity of the fight between Batman and Superman just because it was intense. He joked that if the MPAA didn't like the fighting, maybe the characters should just team up and get along from the start, which of course wasn't the point of the film. The theatrical cut of Batman v Superman eventually received a PG-13 rating for intense sequences of violence and action throughout, and some sensuality. However, Warner Bros. Wanted to ensure the film appealed to the widest possible audience, which is why they opted for the PG-13 rating. Later, an ultimate edition of the film was released, which did receive an R rating due to sequences of violence. This version included expanded storylines and more detailed scenes, making it longer than the theatrical cut by about 31 minutes. So to sum it up, the initial R rating for Batman v Superman was largely due to the MPAA's perception of Batman's aggressive behavior towards Superman, which the filmmakers found somewhat puzzling given the nature of the movie. The final theatrical version was adjusted to fit a PG-13 rating, but the Ultimate Edition retained the R rating for its more intense content.